Among 28 analysts covering Cognizant Technology Solutions Corporation, NASDAQ CTSH, 20 have buy rating, 1 sell and 7 hold. Therefore 71% are positive. Cognizant Technology Solutions Corporation has $86.0 highest and $48 lowest target. $73 seconds average target is minus 0.82% below current $73.6 stock price. Cognizant Technology Solutions Corporation had 56 analyst reports since August 6, 2015 according to SRatingsIntel. As per Friday, October 6, the company rating was maintained by RBC Capital Markets. Needham maintained the stock with buy rating in Tuesday, February 9 report. On Tuesday, February 9, the stock rating was maintained by RBC Capital Markets with Outperform. On Monday, August 10, the stock rating was upgraded by Zacks to sell. SunTrust initiated Cognizant Technology Solutions Corporation, NASDAQ CTSH, on Thursday, September 10 with buy rating. The stock has buy rating by Monness Crespi Hardt on Thursday, November 5. On Tuesday, September 5, the stock rating was maintained by RBC Capital Markets with buy. The rating was maintained by KeyBanc Capital Markets on Wednesday, September 6 with buy. Argus Research downgraded Cognizant Technology Solutions Corporation, NASDAQ CTSH, on Friday, September 30 to hold rating. The firm earned equal weight rating on Tuesday, January 31 by Morgan Stanley. Oak Associates Limited decreased NVIDIA Corporation, NVDA, stake by 26.72% reported in 2017 Q2 SEC filing. Oak Associates Limited sold 27,800 shares as NVIDIA Corporation, NVDA, as stock rose 26.83%. The Oak Associates Limited holds 76,255 shares with $11.02 million value, down from 104,055 last quarter. NVIDIA Corporation now has $114.56 billion valuation. The stock rose 0.17%, or 32 cents, reaching $191.26. About 21,380 shares traded. NVIDIA Corporation, NASDAQ NVDA, has risen 212.28% since October 12, 2016 and is uptrending. It is outperformed by 195.58% the S&P 500. Among 43 analysts covering NVIDIA Corporation, NASDAQ NVDA, 23 have buy rating, 5 sell and 15 hold. Therefore 53% are positive. NVIDIA Corporation had 152 analyst reports since August 3, 2015 according to SRatingsIntel. Morgan Stanley maintained the stock with equal weight rating in Friday, November 6 report. The stock of NVIDIA Corporation, NASDAQ NVDA, has buy rating given on Tuesday, October 25 by B. Riley & Company. Needham maintained it with buy rating and $20,000 target in Monday, July 10 report. Morgan Stanley upgraded the stock to equal weight rating in Friday, October 30 report. The firm earned neutral rating on Tuesday, September 20 by SunTrust. The company was maintained on Wednesday, July 12 by RBC Capital Markets. The stock of NVIDIA Corporation, NASDAQ NVDA, has neutral rating given on Tuesday, September 20 by Susquehanna. The company was initiated on Monday, October 12 by Roth Capital. The stock of NVIDIA Corporation, NASDAQ NVDA, earned buy rating by Mizuho on Friday, February 10. Oppenheimer maintained the shares of NVDA in report on Thursday, August 10 with hold rating. Analysts await NVIDIA Corporation, NASDAQ NVDA, to report earnings on November 9. They expect 94 cents earnings per share, up 13.25%, or 11 cents from last year's 83 cents per share. NVDA's profit will be $563.04 million for 50.87 PE if the 94 cents EPS becomes a reality. After 92 cents actual earnings per share reported by NVIDIA Corporation for the previous quarter, Wall Street now forecasts 2.17% EPS growth. Investors' sentiment increased to 1.21 in Q2 2017. It's up 0.21 from 1 in 2017 Q1. It is positive, as 73 investors sold NVDA shares, while 262 reduced holdings. 131 funds opened positions, while 273 raised stakes. 388.29 million shares, or 4.10% less from 404.87 million shares in 2017 Q1 were reported. Tudor Investment Corporation et al. Invested in 41,742 shares, or 0.18% of the stock. Whittier Commerce of Nevada stated it has 10,465 shares. Dunker Street & Company has 200 shares for 0.01% of their portfolio. Alps Advisors invested in 12,418 shares. Meritage Portfolio Management reported 61,617 shares stake. TB Alternative Assets Limited invested in 0.05% or 800 shares. Guardian Life of America invested in 0.03% or 1,346 shares. Thrivent Financial for Lutherans holds 343,576 shares. D. Scott Neal stated it has 1,787 shares, or 0.18% of all its holdings. The California-based Gemmer Asset Management Limited Liability Company has invested 0% in NVIDIA Corporation, NASDAQ NVDA. Amaritas PRTNRS Incorporated holds 34,719 shares, or 0.24% of its portfolio. BNP Paribas Arbitrage SA New York-based fund reported 322,852 shares. While Lori J. Trustee reported 850 shares. Nikko Asset MNGMT Americas holds 0.9% of its portfolio in NVIDIA Corporation, NASDAQ NVDA, for 104,000 shares. Moreover, Edge Wealth MGMT LC has 0.01% invested in NVIDIA Corporation, NASDAQ NVDA. Since May 11, 2017, it had 0 insider purchases and 7 selling transactions for $39.65 million activity. Shares for $325,048 were sold by Drell Persis. The insider Showquist Deborah sold 63,717 shares worth $9.23 million. Byron Michael also sold $3.50 million worth of NVIDIA Corporation, NASDAQ NVDA, on Friday, May 19. Sewell Brook also sold $434,980 worth of NVIDIA Corporation, NASDAQ NVDA, shares. $11.46 million worth of NVIDIA Corporation, NASDAQ NVDA, was sold by Puria JK on Tuesday, May 23. 50,000 shares were sold by Cognizant, worth $6.47 million on Thursday, May 11. Oak Associates Limited increased Assurant Incorporated, New York Stock Exchange's stake by 5,800 shares to 46,350 valued at $4.81 million in 2017 Q2. It also upped McKesson Corporation, New York Stock Exchange MCK, staked by 3,600 shares and now owns 39,950 shares. Amgen Incorporated, NASDAQ AMGN, was raised too. Investors' sentiment decreased to 0.76 in Q2 2017. It's down 0.15 from 0.91 in 2017 Q1. It worsened as 53 investors sold Cognizant Technology Solutions Corporation shares, while 330 reduced holdings. 86 funds opened positions, while 205 raised stakes. 503.05 million shares, or 1.75% less from 512.00 million shares in 2017 Q1 were reported. Westover Capital Advisors LLC holds 0.17%, or 3,885 shares. Spirit of America Management Corporation New York invested in 10,100 shares, or 0.07% of the stock. Her Majesty the Queen and Right of the Province of Alberta is represented by Alberta MGMT holds 0.17%, or 275,032 shares in its portfolio. 2.47 million are owned by DNB Asset MGMT as 6,925 were accumulated by Virtus Investment Advisors. Brighton Jones Limited Liability Company accumulated 3,223 shares. Moreover, Retirement System of Alabama has 0.1% invested in Cognizant Technology Solutions Corporation, NASDAQ CTSH. Artisan PRT and RS Limited Partnership holds 0.09%, or 739,913 shares. Wilftrust invested in 0.01%, or 256 shares. Vigilant Capital Limited Company reported 334 shares. Cambridge True holds 150,917 shares. PrivateNA has 0.14% invested in Cognizant Technology Solutions Corporation, NASDAQ CTSH. The Iowa-based Dubuque Bank and Trust True has invested 0.01% in Cognizant Technology Solutions Corporation, NASDAQ CTSH. Bank Pictet and Seesaw reported 425,578 shares. Carroll Association invested in 0% or 417 shares. The stock decreased 0.54%, or $0.4 during the last trading session, reaching $73.6. About shares traded. Cognizant Technology Solutions Corporation, NASDAQ CTSH, has risen 5.50% since October 12, 2016 and is uptrending. It is underperformed by 11.20% the S&P 500. Analysts await Cognizant Technology Solutions Corporation, NASDAQ CTSH, to report earnings on November 6. They expect 85 cents EPS, up 4.94%, or 4 cents from last year's 81 cents per share. CTSH's profit will be $502.03 million for 21.65 PE if the 85 cents EPS becomes a reality. After 87 cents actual EPS reported by Cognizant Technology Solutions Corporation for the previous quarter, Wall Street now forecasts minus 2.30% negative EPS growth. Since April 28, 2017, it had 0 buys and 20 selling transactions for $8.33 million activity. Kandaya Gajakarnan Vibhushanan had sold 1,043 shares worth $62,841 on Friday, April 28. 12,000 shares were sold by Vararagavachari Srinivasan, worth $750,000 on Thursday, May 4. Krishnaswamy Venkat sold 4,000 shares worth $271,000. Chintamaneni Ramakrishna Prasad also sold $242,352 worth of Cognizant Technology Solutions Corporation, NASDAQ CTSH, shares. Chatterjee Debasha sold $99,060 worth of stock, or 1,524 shares. Sinha Dharmendra Kumara also sold $601,445 worth of Cognizant Technology Solutions Corporation, NASDAQ CTSH, shares. $113,400 worth of Cognizant Technology Solutions Corporation, NASDAQ CTSH, shares were sold by Middleton Shawn. Cognizant Technology Solutions Corporation received news and ratings via email. Enter your email address below to receive a concise daily summary of the latest news and analysts' ratings with our daily email newsletter.